So I am in the Peace Memorial Park of Hiroshima, and I have come here many times, but each time I come here, my heart is filled with emotions and the urge to need to do something. And it's quite astonishing that we haven't abolished nuclear weapons today. By today, I mean this is where the Hiroshima National Peace Memorial Hall for the atomic bomb victims is, and this is where the world leaders met for the G7 summit this year. And
distance 1 kilometer.
And this is an architecture by Kenzo Tange, and really beautiful architecture. And if you come here, there's this side slope, and I heard that Mr. Tange designed this slope so that our mind would be drawn to the Peace Memorial and the atomic bomb dome beyond it, so that we can contemplate by the significance of these sites about the fact that nuclear bomb was dropped over Hiroshima, and many people were killed. And it's really astonishing, as I said, that we haven't abolished the nuclear weapons by now. Many people from all over the world come here and pay respect to the victims, and all these atrocities, victims of atrocities. And it's so, why can't we abolish nuclear weapons? Game theoretically, it doesn't make any sense to abolish nuclear weapons unilaterally if you believe in this scheme of mutually assured destruction. And I have said this, and I will probably keep saying this many times over, that game theory is rubbish. It's just an applied mathematics, and it's not deep. Game theory is not deep. Of course, there are useful things that you can do with game theory, but when it comes to the abolishment of nuclear weapons, game theory just reaffirms the status quo, which is a shame. I mean, it's not really a great theory about how we behave, how we should behave, how we could behave. So I think in order to abolish nuclear weapons, we really need to think beyond game theory. I have said this, and I will probably say it many times. How can we go beyond game theory, or the strategic thinking that is based on such rather superficial mathematics? I don't know. It's a challenge. I'm now nearing the atomic bomb dome. Every time I come here, I'm so filled with emotion. I don't know. So this is the atomic bomb dome, symbol of what happened on that fateful day in 1945, and we should really abolish nuclear weapons by some way or another. The mere presence of it poses a risk much greater than artificial intelligence, I think. Probably it's a combination of AI and nuclear weapons that would present the most serious threat to our own existence. So this is the existential risk, not ChatGPT, not AGI. Because at this very moment, there are many nuclear arsenals pointing to each other by these nations, and it's just madness, isn't it? Mutually assured destruction. That's mad. That's mad. And as I have been saying, game theory is so superficial. So as long as the strategy, the best practice of strategic thinking is based on game theoretic analysis, we're doomed. Because there's this, contingency, vulnerabilities, and, eventualities that go beyond the game theoretic presentation. The same can be said about the famous trolley problem in self-driving cars. The very premise of assuming the evaluation functions is rubbish. It cannot be, it's not tenable. So I always, kind of walk away or run away from this very important site in a kind of subdued anger. Superficial, so superficial game theory, politics, international strategic thinking, they're also shallow. And probably the artificial intelligence research shares the same shallowness, if you like, of thinking, and that is certainly a problem. So AI and nuclear weapons, they share the same shallowness, and that probably is the greatest existential risk for us. So we need to think about it, really need to think about it. From Hiroshima, Kenmoge.